guys. I just wanted to give a quick update. I will not be before you long. Trust, believe, and know. Because I'm tired. Um, yeah. So earlier today, Chio, I just saw that I was on TV. Whoop, whoop. Shout out to Action News Jax, along with the National Pancreatic Foundation, um, for their African American initiative regarding pancreatic cancer. And shout out to Janine Adams for being over the local chapter, and Dr. Michelle Williams, who was also part of the interview from Mayo. I got to meet them last month at the first event here in Jacksonville, and it was great meeting them in person and just, understanding kind of, their journeys and what they're doing now to make sure that people are aware and people get checked out and all of that. And honestly, once I get the link, I'll share it. But the link of the interview so you guys can check it out as well. But I went to the I go to the doctor today to do blood work because they're not open on Monday. Holidays. By the way, Christmas nails. They're sparkly too. But I'm trying to. I'm positive. I really am. Like faith perspective, I believe God. No question about that. From a physical perspective, I believe him too. I just need to come through a little quicker. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So I'm feeling lightheaded for the last, I guess, almost 2 weeks. And, blood pressure is a little low, but, nothing alarming. Well, my platelet count is super. And if I don't get it up, then I won't be able to do my last treatment in this round. So, if you have any tips, tricks to help get your platelets up, I gotta get beet juice. So, my mother makes me juices most mornings. She likes to juice, and I'm grateful before me even having it. So, yeah, if you need remedies, any juice mix, because I'm not just gonna drink beet juice. I mean, I'm probably no. Because I really only like beets when they're pickled or cooked, and maybe that'll work too. I eat pickled beets, but I eat the fresh beets with juice. Anyway, if you have any suggestions, feel free to do that. People ask, I really don't need prayer. That's what I need, because it's hard, y'all. Not even, it's just hard physically and not being able to do things and feeling inept at times, because I used to do things. So it's taxing. And then I've also lost a lot of weight. And so kind of seeing the weight of my body is mentally taxing. Because, I have a great support system. I'm so grateful for my support system, because they keep me in a good headspace. They're like, hey, hey, you lost weight. let's focus on that fact that you lost weight, you want to lose weight. And I was like, yeah, I wasn't ready for it to come off, like this. It is what it is. But pray for that space, the mental space, because I need restored, elevated, affirmed, and liberated in those areas. I do, sure do. That's my phone. I was gonna say something else, but I don't remember what it was. That's the other thing too. Brain fog. Had brain fog before. Now it's even foggier. Something else to pray for specifically. That I start eating. It's very, very taxing to eat, which makes me not want to eat. And then, stuff might not agree with me. Stuff I used to enjoy. And y'all know I love food. Y'all know, I do, right? I think that's like 22. I love food, but I can't eat most of it. Just because my body's like, hey, and I'm like, eating. And like, nah, we don't want this. Like, I don't do that anymore. But this is my real process. And I told y'all I wanted to share all the ups and downs. So while I'm going through all of these changes, and I've talked about quite a few of them, not all of them. I mean, something different happens to me all the time. So, like I've been pointing at the camera, and you can't really tell the inside of my hands are darker. You can't. That's fine. I've got spots on my tongue, and spots coming up on my finger, my feet. Good news is this is smooth. No more chin, except for the gray and through real strong. Those like to make themselves known. They're like, chemo who? Chemo what? So I'll be trying to handle them. What I will say is, aside from all of those things, I still have the focus that God would get the glory out of me in this process. All of the other stuff is ancillary to that. God, get the glory out of me in this process and allow me to be a light that points directly to you. That is my thought. That is how I'm moving and navigating and really just trying to be up on that. And like I know people have an expectation of healing on this side, and that's cool. And I want that too. Don't get me wrong. That's what I want. I got a kid and everything. He was on interview too. But however healing has happened. I just have to walk out the process, whatever that looks like. So if I don't get down with how you view healing should happen for me, please don't be offended. Like, hey, if that's what you believe in God for, cool. me, from a mental emotional standpoint, if I glom on to one of those ideologies, then uh, I lose out somewhere. Like, I'll be so focused on making sure that that particular end is the end, and that's too much for my overthinking mind. So I say healing has happened. I just have to walk through the process. However, God decides to heal me. I hope you can get with me on that. And it's fine. Because I told you, from feel however you need to feel. Do whatever you do. But at the end of the day, we have to trust that God's plan is good, right? We have to trust that He knows better than we do. So that's where I am. He can do better than I can do. But in the meantime, I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna keep sharing as often as I can. Some days, y'all just don't want to see me because this is where I live, right here. I got a whole bed right here, right behind me. You see the bedspread. I don't remember the last time I slept in there since I got my bean bag. But this is more comfortable. This is where I find rest sometimes, in addition to, some things to help me go to sleep. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful for this space. Grateful for the opportunity to see God at work. In me, and whoever else receives what I'm saying and encouragement I'm giving, like, feel like, again, this is a really weird place for me because my faith is on something my human is trying to get to. But I pray you are encouraged by my journey, through my journey. I pray that God gives you what you need in order to make it through your journey. I pray that at some point you realize that God's plan is best for you, whatever that plan is, however that plan goes. It's, even if it looks crazy. Exhibit A. That is my talk for this evening. I did not plan to talk this long, but when it's inside, it has to get out. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will bid you a good night.